Adam, got him. Another one, guys. Another pretender acting like he a contender, guys. We got another one. All the TikTokers, all the Instagram influencers. Chief Keef this, Chief Keef that. Shut the up. Now look, I ain't gonna go in on this one too much. Not like I did Outland, so relax, relax. This one actually did perform better than I expected. Today we're gonna be reviewing Fragrance Du Bois Lucius or Lucris. I don't know which way. You know, these fancy perfumes we have in different ways you gotta say it. So we're gonna go with Lucius right now. And honestly, I'm gonna just say this. I think I gotta take accountability. I think some of this is my fault because I realized after reviewing this one and reviewing Outlands that I have a process, right? And my process is one that probably is what leads me to be let down. What I like to do is, right, I'll find a brand like Watch or like Fragrance Du Bois, and I'll take a deep dive, trying to find the best one I could find. Trying to find what's their signature, what's their thing. I did it with Creed, I did it with this thing, and I did it with Watch. All three times I was disappointed. Disappointed with Aventus, disappointed with this, and disappointed with Outlands. So that's on me. That's on me for letting these people fill my head up with helium and gas me up to the point that I'm expecting, you know, Jupiter, Mars, Pluto. That's on me. That's on me. I'll take that one to the chest. This one, like I said, I do think it performed a bit better than Outlands, but that's because I'm not a fan of Outlands. I'm still thinking to this day, what in the world I'm gonna do with that bottle? Like, I can't even put that on like a play move. Like, I don't know. I gotta think about it. But yeah, let's get into this because this one, there's good and there's bad. But what happened was the bad way outdoes the good. So, let's go ahead and spray this thing on. The thing about this scent is, I will wear it. I will wear it. I'm just not a huge fan. Outlands, I'm not even gonna wear that thing. I don't know where to wear it. Like, it's complicated. Me and my relationship to Outlands, maybe if I go to Dubai, Saudi Arabia, something like that, but I don't know where else I would wear it. I wouldn't even wear that thing to the gym. That's the level it reaches for me. But this one, this is kind of a throwaway scent. This is something I came with to the gym. You know, something real light, nothing crazy. Maybe an office, something crazy, something simple. You know, I'm not doing this anytime. I'm not doing anything big and bold with this one. So, and that's probably my first critique, but we'll get into that. Let's see. All right, so my first impression of Lucius was that it opens up with a weird mix for me. Opens up with a strange mix because it has like, how do I explain it? It has like an older person vibe, you know what I'm saying? But then it's also like mellowed out by some pretty nice scents. I could smell it like a little citrus in there, orange blossom. So I was conflicted. And then, you know, that older scent, that like, I don't know, I don't want to describe it as an older scent. It's a more mature scent. It's a very mature scent in there. It's to me, it just lingers around too much. It lingers around, and those more smooth, citrusy, more laid back notes. They never mix in well with it. Well, all right, so that's what I don't like about the scent. What I do like about the scent, like I said, citrusy. There's bergamot in here, but the bergamot I think is one of the most well done bergamots. It's subtle. It's not screaming too much. It's contributing nicely. It's bringing the two sides together the best it can, and it's providing a different element because, like I said, the citrusy component and that more mature note, they don't mix. And I don't know what the more mature note, I might be like a pink pepper. I think I seen, but they don't go too well. So that's my first impression of the scent. At least me as a guy, I never want to feel super citrusy out. Never, unless I got on Pacific from LV. You can Pacific me down, bro. I'll take that. I'll take that every time, bro. That is my vibe. If you could do a citrus like they did there, or afternoon swim, cool. Those are only two though. Nothing else. This here, I couldn't do this how it is presently presented without a different type of element in there. So that's where the mature scent helps. But at the same time, it's like the mix is so unorthodox, it's so unnatural that it kind of gets me mad. And on top of that, and probably my biggest gripe, I think, with this scent is that, all right, let me explain it like this. So in college, right, I had a boy, he rapped. He could rap, dude could rap. He came up with great ideas, rhymes, punches. He was good at it. He I saw a future with him. So I'm like, every time I started investing mentally to help him, not financially enough, but just, you got a friend, you want to help him out. You want to, like, yo, all right, yo, I'll hand out posters, or yo, I'll set you up on this interview, or I'll run down to the radio station and see if we could get the music played. Every time I tried to help him, we would talk, you know, and it used to get me mad because he would do little things, talk to have these little interviews, and he just lacked superstar presence. He lacked that superstar quality, bro, that you cannot buy. Like, and he wasn't like a shy person, and it wasn't like that. He just would talk, and like, he lacked confidence. He didn't speak like with bass in his voice. He didn't speak from his chest. It was just a very, like, he just maybe too mellow. Like, his answers wasn't convincing. I didn't feel it. I didn't believe him. I didn't believe he was a star. And sometimes people just have that. Kanye got it. Um, Jay-Z got it. 50 Cent has it. It's the spark. Some people have it who aren't even charismatic. Frank Ocean has it. He barely speaks. Like, Michael Jackson had it. He speak once. I mean, come on, it's Michael Jackson. It's the biggest star in the world. Star quality. Come on, Prince had it. And these weren't necessarily very talkative people, but there's this intangible quality that all these people have. And that's what this thing is missing. It's missing that factor, guys. It's missing that thing that makes it a signature fragrance. It's missing that thing that warrants all of these influencers to talk about it in the same way that they do. Because I don't see it. I don't feel it. It's not convincing. It's not something. It doesn't have that quality that I take the smell and I say, yeah, this is it. This is the one I'm going with tonight. It's always gonna lose. If I put this against my top hitters, it's always going to lose. Ain't no if, ain't no buts, ain't no maybes. All of my top bangers, all of my top 5 are superstars. All of my top 5, even my subtle ones, even my Oud Satin Move. Oud Satin Move is smoother than butter. It's cooler than the other side of the pillow. It's not loud. It's chill. But I can tell you right now, when you put that thing on, it's going. You gonna feel it. You gonna feel its presence. It's one of those. It got that MJ quality. It's not chatting too much, but once it is the high note, you guys know, you boys know, it's playing in a different field. So that's why where me and this scent really disconnects. Is that it just doesn't. It's playing, for me, it's playing in a league that it shouldn't be in. You know what I'm saying? It's a high G League contender, but once you put it in the NBA, you get you get bench player. You get bench player. I ain't talk about Lou Will. I'm not talking about Lou Will, DeRozan, none of them. No 6 man of the year. JR, none of them. I'm talking about you on the bench. You Jordan Clarkson or somebody, bro. You could get a bucket every now and then, but you missing fundamental pieces that keep you from, scoring the amount of points or getting that amount of assists that you need to be in that starting 5. It is what it is. I get vacation from this. I can get vacation from this because the citrus in here does make it useful. It does make it useful, and the bergamot is pretty. A pretty scent overall, but it's limited. It's definitely limited in what you could do for it. You can even, and that's another thing, guys. The bottle threw me off. The bottle is a superstar bottle. Anytime you bring out that black, you gotta remember certain things when it comes to black, we expect in premium. The black card, for example, black card, I need premium. That's that the black, like, black is just it's reserved for a certain level of person. So when I see the bottle, and I don't have too much experience with the brand, but I see the bottle. I see all the other bottles. They look pretty basic. This bottle, black, sleek, simplistic, modern. I'm like, yeah, this got to be one of the bangers. And for me, I hate when you put a dark bottle with a lighter scent. I hate when people do that. It's misleading. It gets your hopes up for nothing. But anyway, guys, we're gonna leave it there. Let me know you guys' thoughts. Have you tried this? What else should I try from this brand? What else should I try from Fragrance Du Bois? Probably butchering that a lot, but I want to know honestly because I want to try more from them, but I have no clue. And now that I've listened to the TikTokers and they let me down, it is what it is, man. Let me know, guys. Have you ever brought something that disappointed you? I want to hear below. And definitely give me recommendations for what else I should get from this brand. Anyway, smell chicken. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Remember, we do the reviewing, so you can do the choosing. Until next time, I'm out of here.